Alrighty, so YouTube just made a change to how views work, or are making a change, I should say, because it's not in effect yet. So YouTube is changing the way that it counts views, and the update comes out. I think it's August 24th of this year. And this could, impact YouTube pretty badly. I think, especially for smaller creators. Um, so basically, if someone watches a short frame of your video, which is just like the playback, it counts as a view, even though technically it's not a view. So if someone clicks on the video and loads, they see that frame, and then immediately leave, it still counts as a view, just like YouTube Shorts does. Like if say you fall asleep, or whatever you're doing, say you leave your phone on the counter to go make food, and the video ends and automatically scrolls, whatever, or automatically plays the next video on your TV if you're sleeping. That will count as a view, even if you don't even watch the person. But it doesn't mean that creators are gonna get, suddenly lots of views. It doesn't even count towards monetization, which they just increased not too long ago, which is absolutely insane for them to increase it and then now have this. But yeah, because the public view isn't necessarily the same thing as a meaningful actual YouTube view, it's gonna basically just make things even worse for small creators, especially if you're trying to get okay. But basically, like if you're trying to get a sponsorship by someone, they're not gonna look at the actual just like public views because it's gonna be off. They're gonna look. They're gonna want before they give you any sort of money or whatever sponsorship. They're gonna want to see your actual view, like your actual view that you get per video. If they're gonna ask for screenshots, I wonder. Like I don't know. I think it's absolutely insane, right? But let's say if I upload a 10-minute long video, you click on the video starts, you see the first frame, or even if I clickbait something and you see the first frame, and then you click off, that still counts as me getting a view. But technically it doesn't count because it doesn't go towards monetization. So it's just a public view. It's not even a real view. Like you don't have to watch 10 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever. You don't have to finish watching the video. You just watch one frame, and then that's now, one view. Oh my god, I'm dying. And then you may be wondering, okay, why is it a big deal? Why does it matter? The big deal is that it makes the, public views off. Like it's not a meaningful view. Oh, I'm dead again. But previous, views actually, like they actually meant something. You would get a view, and if you got good views, companies could look at it and be like, oh, he's getting, some quality views. Let's maybe sponsor him. Now they're gonna see it and be like, well, that's kind of inflated. Maybe we'll hold off on doing any brand deals with the YouTubers. They're gonna want to do it with people that are already bigger because they have those actual views. They're not gonna want to do it with something smaller because it's gonna be inflated. With AI already being how it is on shorts, I think people watch shorts and they see all the AI now, which they already started. They're gonna start making AI videos, and it's gonna be absolutely insane. And just because your views go up, it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't go towards monetization. There's a huge difference between someone actually watching your content because they enjoy it and someone accidentally clicking on your video because they fell asleep. Like it's two completely different things because they're gonna be like, oh, yeah, whatever. They're like, go wake up and be like, oh, should I never turn YouTube off? But they never fully saw your video. They never saw your content. They don't know what you do for content, so it's not gonna even be like they interacted with you. Like if you get say like 100,000 people to watch a second of your video, or even just that first frame, those are gonna count. But if it's actually only 100 people who fully watch, I think it's 30 seconds. Those are only gonna count towards that. Obviously, those numbers are probably off. That's highly unlikely that you would have that much people only watch 1 second. But still, it's just a analogy that I can use to show you guys what I mean. But why is YouTube making this change? The idea is to make that the view count better reflects when content starts playing. But it doesn't though, because it's not a real view. I'm not monetized yet. I don't get paid for posting videos, posting this. I'm trying to grind, right? And they just increased it, and now they do this, which basically means I'm gonna think, oh shoot, yo, look how much views this did. This content did good. Like, oh, I should probably still keep doing that type of content. But in reality, if I'm getting only like 10 views for that video, 6, 7, like I'm only gonna get, it's gonna be a little discouraging if I think I'm getting, popping off when I'm really not. I'm just your average Joe. I think it's kind of insane. I think I'm going off track from my script that I wrote. Getting shot at. Oh shoot, I'm getting shot at. I want to turn this into a yap fest. It's saying the same thing like 20,000 times. Oh, get over here. Gotcha. But this could mean like your thumbnail's good, but the thing is though, people are gonna clickbait even more now. So you can have a really good thumbnail, but if people don't fully engage with it, it's not gonna count as an actual view. But you can just clickbait. You can like put getting $1 billion to a homeless guy, and the video is literally just you giving to a 100 fake dollars to a homeless guy in Roblox, and it's a Roblox homeless guy. Your image is like an actual dude. I mean, that's a little extreme, but still, you see the point that I'm trying to make. So, yeah, after August 24th, some views on your videos may accumulate lots of views, but they're not real. They're inflated. They're inflated. So I guess we'll just wait and see what happens on August 24th and go from there. I mean, we can only make our predictions, and we could be wrong. But you're gonna want to look at your actual analytics. You're gonna want to look at your actual analytics, and not just assume that, oh, public views say this, and then you're gonna look at it and be like, oh no, oh no, no, no. I keep dying. But it also is already like shorts. Shorts are already designed to gain extremely, insane views. They're gonna see, oh, I got 1 billion views off this, but it's because if they only watched 1 second of it, it's not really 1 billion views. So it's gonna be really hard to be like, damn, am I making good content? Am I making bad content now? It's pretty crazy. But that's pretty much it. I don't want to yap too much. We'll just see what happens August 24th. So love you guys. Mwah.